Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Joe Emilio Show. Tonight we're going to have a guest on the show. It's one of those episodes. So, ladies and gentlemen, please stick around. My guest is a very funny guy. You may have seen him on the channel before. He's part of the Say What crew, Say What evenings where comedians roast the headlines. We have an episode coming up this Thursday. Please go on my YouTube channel and find that episode. You'll find it quickly. It's probably the first video up there, and just set a reminder to this Thursday. But before I bring him on, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to remind you guys, please go check out rebelstoreza.com. Pretty cool shirts there if you want to wear your opinion on your sleeve, as they say, and link is in the description. Also, don't forget that you can also go to my website if you want to support the channel. Please do so. There's many ways that you can support the channel. Just take a pick. You want to give 10 Rand, that's also fine. You want to give 50 Rand, there's ways to do that. If you want to give 1,000 Rand, that'd be amazing. I would love if you could do that. And also, don't forget that you can like this video. It'd be greatly appreciated, as well as subscribing. That is for free. So please think about doing that. And if you have a question for my guest or me, don't forget that you can use the super chat function, which will highlight your question or your comment. And by YouTube law, I have to address it. So there you go. If you really want to insult us and you want us to read it, then that's one way to do it. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm not actually sure how to introduce this guy, because I want to say he's a comedian. To me, he's a comedian. He's probably going to disagree with that. But to me, he's a comedian. I think he's a super funny guy. I have become really good friends with him, I like to think, over the past year of the lockdown. Oddly enough, I don't think I've met him face to face, but we've become good friends over the lockdown through the shows and chatting and stuff like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome my guest for this evening, the one, the only, Mr. Bevan Booysen.
Joe, what is up, player?
Nothing much, man. Yanni, thank you so much for dropping in the link there for this week's upcoming Say What show. Looking forward to it. All right, Bevan. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be a bit different because we're usually roasting headlines or talking some smack like we did on Monday, which was very fun. I thought, you know what? I want to get to know you a little bit more. I want to get to know you a little bit better, and I want the audience to also know a little bit more about you. And I think probably the best way to start is I've had Liam Bento on the show before, and you guys work very closely together for a brand. I'm going to try and pronounce it correctly. Broke Brasa?
That is so good. Yeah, it's so good. Yes, Broke Brasa. That's your pronunciation and enunciation is very good, Joe. Like I even got it wrong. Yeah, Broke Brasa.
Yeah. So tell us about this brand. What are you guys doing? What is it all about?
Basically, what we describe Broke Brasa is elevated kakpraat. So that means we talk a lot of trash, but it's on a higher level. So we're not just here to make toilet humor jokes and shit like that. It's about talking shit, but with some sense in it as well. So having fun, but gotta have intelligent fun, some Monty Python fun. So yeah, just the two of us talking all kinds of shit across social media, whether it be memes, videos, whatever. Like we do live videos, we do all kinds of stuff. So yeah, we just have a lot of fun.
Where can people watch it? Like on Facebook, YouTube? Where is it?
We normally on Instagram, we do food reviews called Fail That Friday. We normally do, we used to do a show as well, like battles, music battles, but copyright shit is tight. Yeah. So we had to cut down a bit on that. Yeah. And then we'll do like live show ups at events and stuff. We'll MC things, competitions, all that kind of jazz. So yeah, just a lot of fun. All about having fun.
Fantastic. I think Yanni wants in. He says, "I have a bard prat." You need to have a beer to join in.
No, I'm out. I'm fucking out. I can have like a weird ass beard. I look like I belong like a bad cartel, like one that's not very prominent, not doing very well.
like a poor man's. What's his name? Oh man,
Kelly
poor
cartel,
man's.
the poor man's Escobar.
Yes, poor man's Escobar. Like his goofy cousin that didn't make it.
Yeah.
I remember and know that young man. This is from Frida Cohn, perhaps, or Cohen. Perhaps you know this person. Saying, I remember and know that young man.
I know a Gary and a Grand Kun, so could be.
You never know.
Yeah, Cape Town is way too small, bro. Way too small.
All right, so Brooke Brosser has its own Instagram page as well. So please, ladies and gentlemen, go follow that. You guys were doing a fundraiser. Is that still happening?
Fundraiser. I normally do stuff on my own with regards to fundraising. So I have like a guy that runs like marathons and shit. So I normally raise funds for him and try and get him like running shoes and stuff like that. Because a friend of mine actually passed away during the Two Oceans half marathon. And then
sorry, like when you say during, you mean like during? Like he
yeah,
was running
the race. Yeah, running the race. Like
wow.
2019. So he was running the half marathon and he actually collapsed and he passed away like on the race. So
wow.
Yeah, I was messed up. He was like 35 years old, I think. Yeah, 35.
Heart attack or
we don't really know. It was like complications had to do with the heart. They don't know for sure. So yeah, that was like, that's one of the things that was really messed up. And then this guy, it's a weird story, Joe. This guy like approached me like weeks before this happened on Camps Bay Beach, and he was just like, dude, can you help me? Can you help me run races? I was like, what? Help you run races? I was just like, I don't understand.
Wait, on Camps Bay Beach.
Bro, I got this kid that I like.
You seem to have a lot of people.
I do a lot of weird shit there. So I think there's this kid that stays in Langa that I help out a lot with stuff. So we go on out like once a month, and then I was taking him like for a hike and into the beach and stuff. And then we were on the beach, and this guy just came up to me. I don't know why, and he was just like, "Can you help me run marathons and races and stuff?" I was like, "What? Do I look like a coach or something?" I was like, "What do I look like? Bill Gates? I'm gonna help you run marathons and stuff. I have money for you." And then I gave him my number, and I said to him, "Listen, you can call me whatever. I don't care. But whatever." I left it. And Joe, this fucking guy he ran every day, like 30 kilometers, 40 kilometers, right? Every fucking day. And he sent me pics like of himself running and where he's running to and stuff. And I was like, holy fuck, I guess I'm sponsoring a runner now.
Just randomly comes up to you like, yeah, help me run.
Yeah, after that, my friend passed away, and then it like kind of just clicked to me, and I was like, you know what? This guy is meant to run. He wants to run. My friend loved running as well. And then I just did like it's called Run for David. So it's like a thing that I have. And then I just like try and get him into races. I got him into a club, and any races that they had, I would enter him into the races, pick him up in the morning, take him back home again, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, he had lots of fun. He did a lot of races, even mountain running, trail running, and stuff like that as well. It was insane. And I mean, he's very passionate about it. So that was cool. It was really cool.
All right. Does he still do it? Because you're using past tense.
Guy, today, he ran 50Ks today. I got my pictures. He still sends me pictures, dude. Like, he'll send me the pics. Like, he's running. Like, I'm talking running from Kailicha to Muizenberg and back. Shit like that, Joe. Like that. So he sent the pictures.
Does he want to be in the Olympics or something? Like, is he training for that?
No, he just loves running. He's passionate about running and stuff. So He's currently unemployed at the moment, so I help him out with stuff. But I'm trying to get him a job as well. He literally just sent me his CV today, so I need to touch that up, and then I'm going to put it out there and ask if anybody can help him out with the job and stuff like that. And then he's just passionate about running, so I'm going to get him onto a run in March again, because a buddy of mine is running 100 kilometers. I don't even drive 100 kilometers in a week. And then he's gonna join them for like 50 kilometers of that race and stuff. So yeah, it's just like a whole mix mash. So I'm just trying to help out. But
that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of weird shit.
Oh man. Okay, so you're apparently a coach and a sponsor.
Apparently. Coach Carter.
But it's great. It's so cool that I didn't even know you did that. That's so awesome. Yeah, well, geez, man. You know what? Send me if there's any link that you use for fundraising. Send it to me after the show. I'll link it in the description below so that people who are watching this in the future, if they want to donate anything to your runner, then hopefully you'll get some donations. So send me that link after the show.
Thanks, Joe. Oh, it was awesome. That made this whole thing worth it. I was dreading talking to you again because I'm going to see you tomorrow.
Wow. Yeah, no, we'll don't worry. Yeah, let's put the link in the description after the show. And yeah, man, well done on that. That's really cool. I think that's a pretty noble thing to do. You're a coach, you're a sponsor, you're also, I mean, I gotta bring it up because I'm itching to bring this up. Like I really am. So for those of you who are watching, this is Bevan's Instagram page, all right? So please go give him a follow at BevTH14. Let me just see if I can zoom in here. There we go. Make it a bit bigger. There we go. I want to see. So please go give him a follow on Instagram. And the reason why you should follow this guy on Instagram is because of his great food.
Hashtag bacon. Who doesn't like bacon?
So for those of you who don't know, Bevan's created quite a persona for himself on social media. He calls himself Chef Bev. And I got to admit, in this picture over here on the left, you look like a chef. Like you look like you just opened a restaurant in this picture with this smile.
Really?
Yeah.
The worst restaurant ever.
But ladies and gentlemen, the epic gourmet plates that exist in Chef Bev's menu. Tell me, Bevan, what was the inspiration for this one?
I just thought, you know what? Hashtag bacon.
So simple. So elegant.
You gotta be simple with these things. I'm not out here to Gordon Ramsay and to reinvent the wheel. I'm not looking for that. You know what I mean? I'm looking for basic nonsense. Low quality images with food, with good food that I destroy. I want people to be upset. I haven't actually put up stuff in a while. Like, that's my famous eggs. Yeah, there we go. The eggs I make are normally perfect. Those are perfect. Like,
wait. I gotta hold on. So Yanni is a very big egg. I don't want to say connoisseur, but he's got very strict egg regulations, if I can put it that way. And which sounds weird, but it's true.
You want to say connoisseur? I'll say dinosaur.
So Yanni, in your professional opinion, what do you think of these eggs? Are those bangers?
Those are what we call not nupivores, penny polony. Okay. You only get that in the hood, Joe. You only get that in the
hood. So you've got some sausage and potatoes, potato wedges. And do you really cook this? Like this is
Yes,
you?
dude. I really cook that. Like if you scroll down, there's another one there. Like I really cook that shit. It's a no. No. Look at that, Joe. Tell me you don't want that. I call that.
What is this though? What is this grape and what is this? This is
That's
grape and
grape.
milk.
Yogurt, and then I call that
Okay.
the
All right.
meat nest. That's the meat nest. So that's like spaghetti, like with eggs in it, and then there's venison burger and bacon. Like why wouldn't you want that? Look at that. It's got everything that shouldn't be on a plate.
Wait, is that a biltong stick?
Yes.
Is that what? Is that like half a chopstick? Is that what you're
That's
using the bacon?
thing. I was just like, whatever.
Okay, wait. So let's see some more. This one isn't. Wait, is this the after picture of the one we just saw? Because it still
So
looks
you
like the
see,
same.
That was before. So I just made that. I was like whipping up stuff. That's bacon and then venison burger again chopped up. And then with, I think that's linguine or something. I don't know, Joe. I don't give a fuck. It could be cornflakes for all I know.
Well, yeah, you would probably put cornflakes in your food like that. All right, let's see. This one, not bad. This is not bad. I don't understand the waffle though.
Wow,
the waffle for me doesn't make sense.
Waffle and chicken schnitzel. When I was in the States, I went to IHOP. And then at IHOP, they're like, they're famous for like waffle. Well, not famous, but they had like waffle and chicken kind of a vibe. So yeah, waffle and chicken, dude. Everybody loves that shit.
IHOP must have changed since I was last there because I don't remember that. I just had
definitely. You were in the very whitest IHOP ever. I was like in Washington Heights. That's like where all the Latinos live in New York.
Oh my word, you're right. They do eat chicken and waffles.
Yes. You see, that's normal. Just two chicken burgers chilling.
Yeah, but you didn't make those.
I made those, dude. I definitely made those. If there's any Evo or egg around, I did that. 100% I did that. So there's a whole lot of stuff here. I stopped making food for a while because people were getting way too angry. See, look, it's tacos, steak tacos.
Yes. This actually doesn't look too bad. The tacos don't look too bad. I don't know what is this, carrots or sweet potato?
No, that's sweet potato. Well done, Joe. You've got a very trained eye there. I can see you eat a lot. The munchies is now geruin. The pit soup, munchies is gone. You see that? I will deter you from eating. There's the other one with the eggs, wedges, and the waffles again. I love the waffles, dude. Waffles are dope.
This wasn't you. This is not you. Come on.
Are you mad? That looks edible. Would you eat that? Just ask yourself this. Anytime you wonder if it's me, you ask yourself, would you eat that? If you say yes, it's not me. That's just.
Okay, this looks like a Bevan dish.
Yes. Look at that egg, Joe. Come on, man. That egg is perfect. Look at that white. Great white.
You like your eggs. I'm noticing this. You
love
like your
eggs. Every dish,
almost every dish has an egg.
Dish has eggs in it.
What is that? What is on the far right? This one. What is this? What is this? The far right with the 2 eggs. You got macaroni. It looks like macaroni and cheese.
Oh,
I don't know. That looks like a kidney that you've just put on there with the bread.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
It's weird because like there's nothing wrong with any food item that's on that plate, right? Like the eggs look great, the macaroni I'd eat, the meat, depending what it is, I'll probably eat it. And then I'd eat the bread. Like I'd chop up the meat, I'd put it in the bread, have like a steak roll or something. It's just that I don't know if I'd eat it all together.
That's what gets everybody when they're all like, "Why is this all together?" That's where the shock comes in.
Do you take your fork, you put a bit of macaroni on it, and then you like and then you stick the fork in the egg, and you cut a bit of the egg off, then you cut a bit of the meat, then a bit of the bread, and you all together.
100%. I layer it. I make like a mini burger. So it has to be like that. That is definitely what I do.
You're a brave man.
All goes into the same place anyway. Doesn't matter.
Oh man, I want to know if there's anyone in the chats that would eat like that, because I would eat it separately. I wouldn't like try and put it all together.
No, Yanni. Yanni says that cheese roll comes from Spar. Sis, I will never buy food from Spar ever, ever, ever. Spar is for liquor and nothing else, and maybe flowers, but never ever buy food from Spar.
All right, and the one on the far left, so this one, I think that's cauliflower, beans, got some sauce on there. Again, this weird piece of meat. Is that a steak?
No, I think that might be chicken. I don't know. Why are you asking me what it is? I just eat the stuff. I just make it and eat it. I don't know what it is. But it's crayfish. That's crayfish on the left there as well.
Oh, okay. That's crayfish. I thought it was sushi.
Yeah, crayfish tails. That's messed up. That's actually a messed up combination. Jesus, looking back at this.
That's a messed up conversation. That's a messed up combination. That's where you draw the line. I'm pretty sure you put there surf and turf. I'm pretty sure that was your caption. Wait, let me check. Let me see if I can check. Can I check?
Oh, that's messed up.
There we go. Hold on.
There's no way I said surf and turf. It's too common.
Common? Krief tails.
It's chicken. It's chicken. Yeah, it's barbecue chicken. I forgot about that. Yeah, with veg. Okay. Yeah, Krief tails is crayfish.
All right, cool. Then it's okay. Then it's not.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But definitely, yeah.
Wait, there's more. There's. Oh, there we go. Is that Millie's?
Nah, that's fat ass pieces of garlic.
Gives it flavor. Okay. Nice.
Millie's.
I don't know. With you, anything's possible.
Yo, looking back at this now, I'm like, wow.
Do you understand everybody's frustration now?
This is some hell of combinations going on here. What the fuck is that?
Bad. Yeah, but this is like a burger. Like
yes, that's nuggets. Like not nuggets. Some chicken puff stuff with cheese in it. You see lots of avo. And then like, whoa, that's a lot of cheese even for me. God damn it, Joe. You're making me think.
This is the one that I was like, I commented on Facebook. I remember this one. I commented on Facebook and I said, I'd eat this. Like this. And and Mikhail cocked me out for it. Encourage him, Joe. I'm like, but I would. That's good. This is like, I would so eat this. Like, it looks awesome. I like. I don't know. Like,
bacon
obviously. Fuck yeah. The steak, actually, the steak and the bacon, dude. Like, those are my favorites. The avo and onions looks like an interesting combination.
That's not for everybody. That's not for everybody. I don't even think it was for me.
Oh, okay. But I want to try it though, because this is obviously pan-seared onions, and you got a bit of avo. Did you also fry the avo, or is it just cut up?
No, I don't fry avo. God damn, no. That's why I threw the line. No. That's abysmal.
That makes no sense.
No. I'm not doing that.
This you see, you have some
Oh, that's when I made French toast, right? But I used the roll.
Yeah.
And then I was goofing around with the roll.
Nice.
I see. That evo cost me about 3,000 rand. That evo selection.
Someone's impressed with your plating.
Yo, looking back at this is actually quite bad. I got carried away.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, I think it was, you know what? I think one of the cool things for people who don't know is that you actually created quite a bit of entertainment for people especially on Facebook. Like I saw the comments and stuff, like everybody had a good laugh, and like we rag on you now, like, if you get a girlfriend, you might kill her and stuff. But there's a lot of laughs. It was fun.
The point is, Joe, that people are too self-conscious. That's my thing. They're too self-aware, too self-conscious, and they care too much about what other people think. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'll post what I want. I'll make what I want. I'll do what I want. As long as I'm not hurting anybody, it's got nothing to do with anybody. That's how I feel about it. And I show people that because, like, I want to remind people, don't worry about what other people have to say. Like, because a lot of people are too scared to put out content because they're concerned about comments and people not liking their stuff. So I'm like a buffer. That's how I feel. It's like, well, I'll put shit out. If nobody likes it, I don't care. I put it out for myself. I enjoyed it, and if nobody else liked it, I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter, because you just keep doing it, and eventually people will enjoy it or not enjoy it. Who cares? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so eventually you do find your markets, if I can put it that way. The people that either are like-minded or agree with you, or to some level can tolerate you, who don't mind listening to your point of view or your side of the story, just to get a little bit more information or whatever the case may be. I don't think you post anything controversial.
I'm not into politics. I'm not into religion. I don't involve myself in those kinds of things, but obviously I do read up about stuff. I have my own. I keep those opinions for conversations, for face-to-face conversations, because too many people, they try and add their own shit on Facebook and it gets misconstrued, and then you become that person. I don't want to be labeled as that person. If you're gonna label me as anything, you can label me as a Malnai. You can label me as a crazy. That's fine. But I'm not gonna put out things that it's like that I can't speak to you face to face about. Like that's just how I feel about it. Because some things you must leave to conversation, man. It's better that way.
Yeah. I agree. I think some people on Facebook are a bit too opinionated with things, and I also think like social media in general has created an environment in society where people can't actually discuss things anymore. I feel we've lost that as humans. I find that a lot of people will say things on social media but won't say it to my face, even though I'm like I would love to have the conversation. Like I would love, whether it's face to face or on social media, like I welcome it. Like, cool, let's have a discussion on why you feel this way or what I said that may have offended you or whatever. But yeah, at the end of the day, dude, like your social media is your social media. People don't like what you're posting if they feel offended by your food, which, I mean, you basically offended the whole South Africa with that. Then they should just unfollow you and block you. It's as simple as that. But
people want to be right. People want to be right, and they want other people to be wrong. That's how they live their lives. They want to be right, and they want other people to be wrong. They don't want to listen. They want to talk. They want to hear what you have to say, then answer quickly. That's the thing. Sometimes you gotta just take it in. Like, listen to what people have to say. Actually listen, think about it, and then construct an answer. Don't have your answer ready and then talk, because that's often what happens.
Very true. Yeah.
And like, I don't have time for shit like that. Like, no.
Yeah, like they want to win no matter what you say.
Yeah, like I don't have time to win. Like I got other things to win. Like I want to win the Powerball. I want to win the Lotto twice. Like I got goals.
Twice.
Twice, bro. Twice.
Did you win it once or?
Multiple 5 rands, a lot of 20 rands, but never the big stuff.
Oh, so you're a lotto winner as well. Okay.
Yeah, I'm adding that to my resume. Lotto winner. Lotto winner. National Lottery connoisseur. Aficionado.
The brew has a question for you. How do you like your steak?
On a plate. Okay, next question. Nah, medium rare. It has to be medium
Nice.
rare.
Yes.
Anything beyond that is fucking wasteful. It's just.
I like it. I do like my steak a little bit more rare than medium. So
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
But you can't go like the other way. Coming that way is fine, but going like making it like well done. Oh my god, no. Not gonna work. Not gonna work.
Look who's joined us. He says, just don't put UCT on your CV.
Why is this high school dropout here on the show? Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, Mikhail, I'm quite surprised you're watching. I mean, we've seen each other. Like, yeah, we chatted Monday. Now you're in this conversation. We're gonna be with you tomorrow. I mean, it's great that you love Bevan so much. I'm sure he's really flattered.
He's here to talk about me. That's what he's here to do.
So the brew wants to invite you for a braai. So
anytime, brother. Anytime. I'm there. As long as I don't have to braai. Oh well, you don't want me to braai anyway.
This is, well, I don't know. Maybe I have a feeling that you're a better cook than you let on.
I have a feeling that you are drunk. I know a lot about stuff. I know a lot about food. I watch a lot of food shows, but I do not want to execute. Like, I have a friend that cooks very well, very, very well. So I compare myself to that, and I am shit. So I know about all this stuff, but I don't want to do it. Like, it's boring to do. It's cool to watch. Like, how many food shows don't you watch? It must be like a lot.
You know what? I enjoy Kitchen Nightmares. And
Kitchen Nightmares. Okay, that's all Gordon Ramsay, right?
Yeah. And I like Jamie Oliver, and there were a few cooking shows that I used to watch, but like so I'm also quite the chef, but I don't flaunt it like you do. And so I'll go on YouTube and I'll like, if there's a recipe I want to know, if there's a dish I want to learn, I'll go on YouTube and I'll watch like a cooking show on YouTube that's explaining like how to cook, like, I don't know, stir fry in a certain way or whatever. But I wouldn't, in terms of like watching food shows, I love, like, that is for me, love it.
That is, because there's lots of cool stuff, dude. I watch a lot of food shows, so like especially barbecue stuff, but all like from the States, man. So Pitmaster, Chef's Table. There's one with John Favreau called Chef. That's bloody good. There's one called Somebody Feed Phil. That's the producer from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Okay, cool.
Dude, there are so many that are super, super good. Like, when you watch it and you're just like, holy shit, I want to learn to cook. So like, we just watch it just to learn about stuff.
That's interesting. I didn't know Jean Favreau also did cooking.
Super into food, dude. Super. Because the movie Chef, right? He had to do a lot of research and stuff like that. So like in the series, he interviews like and goes to so many different chefs across the States. So from East Coast to West Coast. So he's dealing with plant-based food. He's dealing with like your steaks, Wolfgang Puck, all these kinds
I'd
of
watch
like,
that.
You should. That's fun and it's damn good.
Yanni,
because it's like,
make a plan.
Yeah, Chef. It's called Chef. It's really good. It's on Netflix though.
Is it okay? Well, then there we go. Okay, cool. I'll watch it. I'll check it out.
Check it out.
No, because I like Jon Favreau. I think he's a very talented man. For those of you who don't know, he also directed the first Iron Man movie. Yes, he directed that. And
Iron Man, Elf.
Elf, yeah. He's quite the film talented filmmaker, writer, producer. He's
Phenomenal.
and for those of you who are thinking who he was, he is Happy in the Iron Man series or the Iron Man movies. He plays Happy, or he's the guy from what's that rom-com I'm thinking of now? Where they go Couples Retreat. He was in Couples Retreat. Not Vince Vaughn, but the other guy. If anybody knows.
Not just that. Thanks.
There's only like 2 other guys, I think, or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember. But he's a prominent role.
12 other people in Couples Retreat. Hence, it's called Couples Retreat.
You know what I'm talking about. Yes, and he also directed Mandalorian. I forgot about that, and he wrote.
He's fucking phenomenal. He's like he's next level. Next level.
Mandalorian, brilliant series. But hey, seeing as people brought up the Mandalorian, into what's that character's name again? I know her name. I know the actress's name, Gina.
The one that got sacked from Disney.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I didn't really look into the comments and stuff like that. So unfortunately, she's an idiot because she's representing a Snow White institution. So she has to keep her shit together, dude. I mean, you are not a normal human being. You get paid millions of dollars to do a fucking series. So shut your mouth and do your job. Like, sort that other shit out somewhere else in another way, or get someone else to do it for you. But look, it's a stand she took. It's something maybe that she wanted to do. If she regrets it, then stupid. If she doesn't regret it, all good in the hood. If she wants to fight it, she must fight it. But I don't know, dude. The rules are different for them, unfortunately. And you can say what you want, it's the truth. That's the way society works. The rules are not the same for everybody.
That's an interesting perspective. Disney is a powerhouse at the moment, and if you want to play ball with them, then you got to play ball with them. I guess that's one way to look at it. Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's right. You shouldn't have to bow down to an institution, but is that not how the world works? Like, you need to be smart about it. Like, decide how you want to play it. You know what I mean? But she went that way, and that's unfortunately what happened. And now she has to decide what she wants to do about it. Does she want to fight it? Does she want to leave it? Go to another platform? Up to her. But you gotta be careful what you say and what you do. I can say whatever I want. Nobody can take money away from me. So that's life.
I just it's sad because I actually really liked her character in The Mandalorian. I was looking forward to seeing what that character would become, and also apparently they were going to give her own spin-off series as well. Which
I heard they start making the what do you call it? The action figures as well.
Yeah, they would have cut everything. Like, they would have just like, we're done with you. But yeah, they were going to make a spin-off series of her with her. That was planning in the works, and that's obviously not going to happen now. But we'll see what happens. I think The Mandalorian in general is still a good series. I'm still going to watch it. I really enjoyed both seasons. I think season 2 recently.
Where do you watch it though? Where are you watching it?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Okay. I'm reading the book.
If Putin, if you're watching,
it was him. It was him.
Yeah. All right. So you I imagine also because Liam Bento is like a huge geek nerd, like into Marvel.
That's like a super fan. Like,
are you the same? Are you also just as?
I'm not. I call you people nerds and geeks. You are that nerd motherfuckers. You come fix my computer and do my phone and all that shit. I don't have time for that. I got no time for that nerd shit. If I want a movie, I come to your house and get my stuff for me. That nerd. I don't have time for that shit, Joe. I really don't. I'm not gonna sit and debate what is a Ewok and what is a dwarf and what is That's
Do you
dumb.
want do you want me to clear it up for you?
What's the difference between a dwarf and an elf? Just clear it up.
As far as I understand, you know what? I actually don't know. I guess I'm not as nerdy as. I know what the difference is between a dwarf or and an Ewok. That's easy. But I mean,
An Ewok
an
is
elf.
just basically a fucking teddy bear that can stab you. Look at the Bruce getting upset that Ewok is not a dwarf. A nerd. You angry nerd.
Oh man.
But Liam is he's like he goes very in depth. So he has like he's got knowledge of shit like that's beyond. Like if he knows something, he knows it like to the end. So I prefer to have more of a rounded interest in things. So not too much, but just enough to keep a conversation. And then when it goes too deep, then I'm like, yeah, I'm out. I don't have time for this magical shit. But it's fun. It's fun to know about these things.
But what does interest you though? So like soccer?
Of course, football, any sport. I'm a sports fanatic. So from horse racing to NFL, I know everything. I'm not even joking. Like everything, I watch everything. I know most of it because I love sports. That's like my passion. So sports and comedy, those are the two things that is like tops. Because I studied sport and I studied film. Like anything about film, like that's like my life. Like I enjoy that.
Okay, I didn't know that either. I didn't know you studied sports and film. Do you work in the film industry or sports industry?
No, I used to work in the sports industry for a long time. Now I'm into property, which is fucking boring, but pays much better than sports because I'm not a fucking athlete. And I don't own a franchise. So yeah, no, but sports has always been a big part of my life. And yeah, like a very, very big part. Like an idiot said, don't put UCT as a reference, but that's what I said. Like I majored in film media and writing, and like I did a postgrad in sports management and stuff.
That's
so
awesome.
That was, like, yeah.
And okay, so favorite. Okay, so you say you like all sports, but there must be like the one that like is like the one.
No,
like is it football?
Football's number one.
Like football's number one.
Nothing beats football. Nothing.
All right.
That's my number one.
Do you watch extreme sports like skateboarding, surfing?
Oh, that's the shit I don't like because I call that like danger gene sports. Like white people have that. That's mostly white people in that sports because they're like into danger. Like they'll be like, where can we jump off somewhere that we shouldn't jump off? And then do flips and shit and then get points for it. How can we do that? And I'm just like, nah, fuck that. I'm not into that. So no, I'm not. Actually, I never thought about that, but I'm not into the extreme sports like the snowboarding and skateboarding. None of that stuff. Surfing, not interested in surfing. I never thought about that. Actually, no shit, you got me there. It's mostly to do with water. Water and when you're in the sky, like water in the sky doesn't interest me.
The reason why I asked is because I actually used to skateboard, believe it or not, for many years. So I'm the opposite of you. I'm not into like I'll watch soccer when it's FIFA World Cup and all that, but I'm not into like Manchester, and I really don't care. Rugby as well, like I'll watch it if it's like the World Cup, any World Series or World Cup I'll watch.
Big event basically. It's a big event.
Big events. Yeah. But when it comes to normal sports, I'm not that interested. Extreme sports, very much. I love my skateboarding, BMX, motocross, all those ones. So yeah, we're the opposite.
Look, it's phenomenal, like the talent it takes, but like I just never got. I think why I wasn't into it because I wasn't exposed to it from a young age. That's why. So if you don't see something enough, you can't get involved into it. Where was I ever gonna see people doing like, like on the motorbikes doing flips and all this shit? Where was I gonna see that growing up? Like in South Africa, like barely ever. It wasn't our thing. Skateboarding, not as much either. I do know people that do it, but not like, it's not part of mainstream sports culture in South Africa. You know what I mean? Like I have more of the prevalent big five, so to speak. Like your soccer, your rugby, your cricket, your tennis. I know shitloads about horse racing. And then American sports I just follow because I loved it since I was a kid. Like we played a lot of basketball. I watched a lot of NFL. But not baseball. Baseball's fucking boring. I was in Yankee Stadium, dude. And
it's more interesting than cricket.
They're both equally cock. They are equally cock. Terrible sports. Two terrible fucking sports. Sticks and fucking balls. No, man. No. Sticks. Why? No. Come on.
All right.
Yankee Stadium was dope, though. Fenway Park was dope. The experience was cool. Yeah, but fuck no. I was like, I don't want to do this ever again.
Do you think that pool or billiards is a sport?
Yeah.
Do you consider it a sport?
No. That is like darts. That you need, the more you drink, the better you get. So therefore, it can't be a sport. That's just how it is.
Is that like in the Olympics?
That's a fact. It's a fucking fact. The more you drink, the better you get at darts and snooker. That's a fact.
You know what? I actually never thought of it that way, but I don't know. Like billiards, if I drink too much, I'm not that good. I'm better sober when it comes to billiards.
You don't even know. You don't even know how good you are. Because you're so drunk, you don't even know how good you are. People are just tapping the board like, good shot. Good shot. You're choking your fucking fingertips.
Don't joke. I actually did that once. Like, no lie. I did. Don't joke. I did that once. I need to play billiards again. But all right, cool. So so you're a sports guy. You like your food as well. You're into filmmaking. So the filmmaking thing. What exactly in filmmaking were you like? Were you a director? Were you behind the camera? Were you a camera operator? What in film?
No. I never actually worked in the industry. I studied film media and writing, so there was like a lot of like journalism stuff and a lot of there was like deciding like what you want to be involved in. So I wrote a lot of theses and shit on film, but like I never followed it because it wasn't my interest. Sport was my interest. That's why I went to sports management afterwards. So that's why everything like just crossed into itself. But I'll always be in love with like movies and series and anything to do with that. So like you have your, like everybody has their favorite directors and they wonder why, where they got these skills from, how they built it up, that kind of a thing. I like that, watching the process of how a good director creates a film and all of that. But I was never technically involved in anything, so I never took it. That's more sport, definitely more sport orientated.
Okay, well here's a question for you. What do you think of Christopher Nolan?
I knew you were going to talk about Nolan. I was actually going to use Nolan's name. Christopher Nolan is a fucking genius, bro.
I agree. He's
a fucking genius. He's phenomenal. Like he plays with time. He plays with the real life concepts of creating things for the audience. So he doesn't use a lot of CGI because he wants the actors to be immersed in the moments so that they can create and give you those moments that like genuinely, you know what I mean? So if he's creating something, he's finding like, I mean, have you watched Tenet?
Not yet. I want to. Going to. I will.
Watch it. It will blow your mind. But in this, you've seen the shorts, right?
Yes.
Okay. There's one scene where they blow a plane up. Like a plane goes into like a fucking building. That's a real fucking plane, dude. A real plane. That's how serious he is about that shit. Now, I know people will say, yeah, you got a lot of money. You can do that. No, it doesn't work like that. It's like the more money you have, the more dangerous it is that you can fuck up big time. So his thing is all about immersion. So like getting the actor to really give you surprise or fear or like pain, that kind of shit. So I love his movies and like his old school stuff also. It's like there's a certain signature about him. When you watch any Nolan movie, there's a signature. Like everybody has a style. Tarantino has a style. Nolan has a style. Kubrick, the list goes on and on and on and on. Everybody, Scorsese, everybody. You'll just know John Woo. If you see a fucking dove in a movie, it's John Woo. He did it.
Just like if you see an explosion, it's Michael Bay.
If you see a fucking talking car exploding, Michael Bay did it. If you hear about anybody needing to go to the sun to save somebody, Michael Bay did it.
And if the robot is trying to kill you, that's James Cameron.
That's every shit like that, dude. Anything with his tragedy is James Cameron. But you know what I mean? Like, everybody has.
There's another guy. He always, like, director. He always does disaster movies. He did The Day After Tomorrow. He did 2021. His name escapes me now.
Cool.
He's good. But like you say, everybody has their signature, and it's exactly like why, like, I got also. That's how I started to get involved in like movie making. Like, if I got the DVDs, talking like years ago, then I'd always watch like the special features and see like, oh, how did they do this? How did they make this?
You're talking about DVDs. Let me show you something. This is a cupboard. This is my cupboard behind me, right? DVDs. Lots of DVDs.
I still have DVDs as well.
Yeah. Legends of the Fall, bro. Legends of the Fall.
Oh my word, that is old. Jesus.
I have all kinds of fucking DVDs, dude.
Oh man, you'd be great at trivia movies.
Oh yeah, fuck, I love it. The director's cut and all that kind of stuff. Like you listen to that. Absolutely. I listen to the audio of the actors and the director stuff. Yeah, the commentary. So you listen to the commentary. So that's cool. Some of it is utter shit. Don't listen to the audio commentary for Dodgeball. Oh my god.
I was gonna ask. I've listened to it. But have you listened to Tropic Thunder commentary?
I wouldn't want to.
No, you must, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Robert Downey Jr. Remember, there's a part in the movie where his character says, man, I don't drop character until the DVD commentary is out, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
That's a scene in the movie. He keeps his word in the commentary. He's the character. And as he slowly gets out of that character towards the end, you hear Robert Downey Jr. He actually keeps his word. It's fantastic.
It's the best. I love it. I fucking love it. That character that he did was the best, bro. When he did blackface, I was like, damn.
I think Robert Downey Jr. has really turned a corner in terms of like where he used to be, where he is now. He's definitely become quite a megastar, and he's talented. I think
he was always talented. Like, look, many people forget that Hollywood is designed to make you a junkie. Like every actor that you can name is divorced, been on coke and other kinds of drugs. Like, you cannot believe, because that is stressful fucking work. Being an entertainer is fucking hectic. The comments that people put in there, they think it's jokes when they run your shit down, they talk shit about you. That stuff hurts people. That fucking gets
that constant being judged, basically. Yeah.
Constantly being judged, ridiculed, told that your movie is shit, your acting is shit. You must remember, it's not just you, it's millions of people, but also people that's close to them sometimes are telling them the same fucking thing. And that hurts like hell. So that Hollywood, and I have the utmost respect for actors and for entertainers and stuff, because it's not easy. That's why you said you don't know what to call me, because I don't call myself a comedian. Because being a comedian is hard work. You gotta go up on stage in front of people and bare your fucking soul and hope that they find it funny. Oh my god, that is tragic. That's fucking tragic. That's like going to a therapist, and the therapist is like, You a fucking mess.
Well, actually, I'm glad you bring that up. In our closing minutes, let's just quickly talk about your comedy stint that you did. I don't know if you're still doing comedy, if you plan to go back, but how was your first experience? And by the way, well done. Look, can I also say this? I know you don't regard yourself as a comedian, and to some degree, you do have a point. However, I always have utmost respect for individuals who take the plunge to stand on a stage and even try, because there's a lot of people that say, I want to try, I want to give it a shot. They are given opportunities and they are no show. It takes a lot of courage to go up on that stage and do something, regardless if it's funny or not, to do something. That's the first step. And if you can do that first step and walk away and be able to go back again, that's what counts, in my opinion.
Consistency, dude. You gotta be consistent. I call myself the Blue asked a nice thing. He said, so what does Bevan classify himself as? I'm a social media clown. That is what I am. I'm a social media comedian, if you want to call it that. If you really want to put it down to that, social media comedian. That's what I am. Because I'm not, everybody thinks they're supposed to be a comedian in South Africa because there aren't a lot of outlets. So everybody wants to do fucking stand-up comedy. And I was telling them, you're not made for it. Maybe you should be a writer. Maybe you should be a producer. Maybe you should be something else, not a stand-up comedian. Doesn't mean you mustn't try. Try it. See if you like it and see if you know. I hate it because it's scripted, because it's very difficult. You got to do the same shit over and over and over and tweak and rewrite. And it's hard fucking work. Like, I would prefer to write. That's my passion. I write jokes and then work on timing and delivery for someone else. You know what I mean? Let them do the thing and like I can suss it out because I'm better at that. And I just don't know where those platforms exist because it's tough to get into the Cape Town scene, dude. Cape Town is fucking awful as far as I'm concerned with entertainment. Like, Cape Town is such cuck. The people are too cliquey. It's too self-involved. They want to grow too quickly. Nobody wants to really collaborate because they're scared of each other. And it's super weird, but I can understand it because, like, we haven't really fostered a good entertainment culture in Cape Town.
That's very true.
We don't have that. We should have more studios where we can be doing like SNL shit and not just stand-up comedy. Because to be frank, I'm fucking tired of stand-up comedy. I need to see more acting. I need to see more plays. I need to see more writing. We need to see more scripts. We need to see more. Definitely more than what we're seeing now. And people are too scared to share it because they're scared people will steal it or people will just fucking fuck it up. There's a whole lot of reasons why. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to just say negative things. There are wonderful people working out there. But we need a greater collaboration, and a better platform where we can find, where we can like let this out, let all this creative juices out and just fucking go with it. If it's a fucking mess, it's a mess. Like, that's why I like watching all these documentaries and stuff on people that made it or didn't make it. Like, even like Jon Favreau as an example, the making of Alf was a complete fucking fluke. Like, nobody wanted him. They said he was going to be bad. He worked with certain people that nobody believed in. And it's the best fucking Christmas movie ever. Like, you don't talk about Christmas and not talk about fucking Alf. You know what I mean? So we need better platforms for ourselves from a comedic perspective, but not just from a comedic perspective, from an acting perspective, from creation and all that kind of stuff. So that's just how I feel about it. But yeah, we're gonna get there. We'll definitely fucking get there. This show is a prime example of us of you creating a platform for people to come on and do shit and do really good shit.
Look, I think you hit the nail on the head, dude. Like, I could not agree with you more. Cape Town entertainment industry is very cliquey, and I've seen it. I've worked with musicians, I've worked with magicians, I've worked with comedians, actors. Every category has their clique, and you either kind of warm up to the one person or you gotta like suck hind tit, if I can put it that way. You've gotta like really be special in the person's eyes, the promoter's eyes. There are some stories that are like that, or you just got to be really, really freaking talented at what you do. Either way, it takes time to grow your wings, as they say, and become well known and all that. With any entertainment category, it takes a while to get well known, and it's hard work. I've been saying for quite a while, and this is a conversation that's happened in the comedy industry many times, where we say, like, why don't we share each other's crap? Like, why don't we share each other's posters? Why don't we share each other's handles or stuff like that? And everybody's too self-involved. That's the problem. Like you said,
I share everybody's stuff because I don't give a fuck. Because if you shine, that's you shining. It's not going to take away from me. You go look at my Instagram now and go look at my stories. You'll see shit from everywhere. Everybody's stuff is on my stuff. Go look at my Facebook page. I'll share things from anybody that I find entertaining, that I respect as an entertainer or whatever. That's my choice. And the same for other people. But you have to not be afraid to share people's things, thinking that, oh, they're gonna get exposure because of me. I did that kind of a thing. Fuck right off, man. Like, you share the things, put it out there. The more people that do it, the more exposure there is for them, and they'll find their click. You know what I mean? Because some comedy is for some people, some things are for some people, some things aren't for other people. But we gotta create that and put it out there. We are a small country already. Now we make ourselves even smaller by having these little clicks. So if there's 500 of us sharing this little thing, when there could be 500,000 of us sharing it, or fucking 5 million of us sharing it, why are we not opening up and saying, hey, everybody go look at this, go have a look at it? But we're too busy being judgmental and trying to pick apart and being afraid of sharing something because we think it's going to be a representation of us. That's why people don't share, Joe. That's my opinion. I think people don't share things because they're scared they're gonna share it, and people are gonna think that's what they are like. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like that. I share things doesn't mean because I shared it now, you now consumed it and you think, oh, this is how you are. No, it doesn't mean that. No, it's just you putting it out there. It's not like if I tell you go watch a certain movie and it's shit, are you gonna blame me because the movie was shit?
Yeah.
If I tell you read a book and you read a certain book and you like, oh, this book was cuck. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you can blame me. You can say, how could you think that was cool? I thought it was shit or whatever. But you can't. I didn't write the book. I didn't make the fucking movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's just putting it out there so that we can get more exposure to things. Like, we need to share more things. We need to encourage each other, but also be honest. Stop being so suck up and like, oh no, it's the best thing I've ever seen. If it's cuck, it's cuck. Say, I don't like it, it's cuck. Like, move on. You know what I mean? Like, let's just embrace that. I put out a lot of stuff that's cuck. Last night I did a show. I felt like I was terrible. I told him I was cuck. I'm sorry. I'll be better next time. And that's how it is. Like, like you said earlier, you got to repeat. You got to keep going. You got to do more. If you want to get better at the craft, how do you get better? You have to put in the hours. Yes, practice. You got to do it 1,000 times, 10,000 times before you can ever be, like, phenomenal at what you do. So put in the time or stay cuck. Sorry. You're either going to be so gifted that you don't need to put in the time, or you got to put in the time. That's it. Bottom line.
Absolutely. And like I said, we've had this discussion before. And when I say we, the comedians in the industry, and, for like a week or two, everybody's sharing each other's stuff and then it dies down. There's egos involved. And like Bevan said earlier, there's a lot of things involved as to why I think the entertainment industry struggles to pick each other up rather than put each other down. And I think in some ways we are improving. No matter what platform I've used, whether it be my stand-up comedy pages when I was running Comedy Cartel, I would also share people's stuff. If even on now the Joe Emilio show and YouTube, as case in point now with Bevan and everybody else, I've always said any performer, anybody that wants to be on this channel is more than welcome to be on this channel. We'll have a good conversation. I'll promote you, and I don't want anything back. I just want to have a nice conversation and talk about you. I've done that with many artists so far, and it's been a pleasure and a blessing, and I'm very grateful for the viewers that watch this stuff. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, like I try my best to share as much as I can my
Yeah,
success
you definitely
with
do.
people that I like.
You definitely one of the people that does that. Like, even having me on the show, there is no fucking reason for you to have me on the show. You know what I mean? Us doing Say What, there's no reason for me to be on there. But we have those discussions. You open it up, and you allow us into that, and we want to be a part of that. So it's a collaborative thing. Like, people must get that. The energy flows both ways. It's not about I'm better than you and you're better than me. It doesn't work like that. Like, it's a collaboration. And like, people are too finicky. They're not ready to try something. If it fucks up, move on. They want to do one thing and it must be the best thing they've ever done. It doesn't work like that. You're gonna fail 1,000 fucking times, and you might have one hit, and that is how it will grow. That's how you know what I mean? Like, that thing that you did. Like, I post so many things, like so many things I post are average. So many things I post are cock. But then there's some things that are amazing. Like, there's some things that are good, but I can't pick the amazing out of all the other shit. I can't be like, oh, from 10, 9 are going to be good. No ways. You got to post 100, and maybe 12 of them are like really good, but the others are garbage. That's how it works. Do you think Adam Sandler's made some great fucking movies, but he's also made some utter fucking cuck? Like, that's how it works. Like, you just don't know what's going to hit. You got to
Jack and
put
Jill.
your shit.
Cuck. I'm sorry. Dude, that was terrible.
The last Halloween movie. Utter cuck. Utter fucking cuck. But like, then you're talking about Happy Gilmore's and shit like that, and then you're like happy again because those are great fucking movies. But guys, if I can tell you anything, don't be afraid to fucking fail. Fail as much as you want, but just come back. Keep trying, because you're gonna hit the sweet spot, and when it happens, you won't be able to fail, and you won't understand why you're so fucking good. But then you're gonna hit a fucking slump again. I promise you. And you're gonna be like, I can't get any better. And that's life. It goes like this, up and fucking down. So just enjoy it, man. It's like, it's fucking fun, dude. If I can suck today and be great tomorrow, I don't give a fuck, because I'm happy. I'm really happy. I did my best. I tried, and I'm gonna get it right eventually. That's it.
You cannot succeed without experiencing failure. It's as simple as that.
100%. Richard Branson is a known fucking failure. That dude had so many bad businesses you will not believe, dude. Like, I'm talking about a lot. Like flavored water that wasn't flavored. He was trying to sell people books with like 10 pages, like weird shit, bro. We're like, nah. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, but there you go. I mean, look at like Elon Musk, man. Recently had 2 rockets that failed. He's still going. He doesn't care.
Dude, I just want you to fathom that, how much money that is of a fucking waste. Like, you'll say he's a billionaire, but you know that Bezos just went past him now, right? Elon Musk was the richest person in the world for six weeks straight, and Bezos just passed him today. So, because he's fucking those rockets up completely, but he has a vision that is beyond our fucking measure, beyond we can't fathom. Where we would simply get $1 billion and be like, I'm done. I've clocked the game. And he's thinking like, nah, bro, I want to go live on Mars. And he doesn't have enough money to go live on Mars. He simply doesn't, because he needs to figure out a way to fucking land on Mars. So, like, our limitations are our own. Like, I know what I want to achieve, but that might be too low for you. You know what I mean? Like, he's loving up here, like way up here. So everybody has their own shit. Like, you think he doesn't have problems, he's got fucking problems.
Oh yeah. Dude, when you're like, I can't imagine when the rocket exploded, how his heart must have sank. You know, like when you get declined, like, you know, you get like an email from a potential job or whatever, and it says sorry, unsuccessful or whatever, and you have that sinking feeling. Like, imagine like you're watching that rocket. It's billions. We're talking billions of dollars. And
God.
Oh, should have. But again,
it's funny.
But again, he picks himself up, He tries again. He gets his team together. He rallies the troops, and again, you can't experience success without failure. It's just how it is.
Gotta fucking flop. You gotta
Yanni
flop, bruh.
Vandervault giving a 70 Rand super chat. Thank you so much. Bevan is my new favorite guest of yours. Oh, that's so nice of you, Yanni. Thank you.
And I will not go out with you. Fuck off.
Now remember Yanni gun range and his parents-in-law
Doing
restaurant.
pizza and wine, and
Yeah.
we're doing gun, we're playing bowling. I'm bringing my paint knife.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna call it here. I like to try and keep these as close to an hour as possible. But you know what, dude? I would love to have you back on and chat again, maybe in the next few weeks or a few months from now, because I think you're a very interesting cat. And yeah, man, I really enjoyed having this conversation. It was great to get to know you a little bit better, learn things about you I didn't know. Yeah, I would love. I know what you're thinking, Joe. You see me enough, but really, I would.
Nah,
really love
I'm getting used to it now. But definitely we must chat again. And like you said, let's follow up. Let's see what we do. You know what I mean? Let's set some goals on things and create shit, man. Let's do stuff.
Yeah. I really enjoyed our conversation on Monday with the guys, but I want to call it something else besides Say What. I called it the Say What Crew podcast, but that seems to confuse people because some people think that was roasting the headline. Yeah, so I'll think of something else, but we're definitely going to do that, and I'll have you back on the show as well. Thanks, Bevan. Is there anything you want to say as we sign off?
To all the guests, anybody, all the viewers, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I know you do as well, Joe. Without the people, this content means nothing. That's the whole point. Like, we're creating content for people. And I just want to say thanks to everybody for tuning in. And yeah, keep sharing stuff and just keep having fun, man. Jeez, life is short. So just share things, like things, subscribe to things, build each other up as much as you can. Don't be scared to share things. It's not a reflection of who you are as a fucking person, because we haven't met you. And when we speak, it's different altogether. So just keep sharing, keep having fun, and produce your own content if you want to. If you are afraid of producing content, don't be. Like, you can do anything you want to do, as long as you harm no one. Have fun with it. Have as much fun with it as possible.
Fantastic. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are watching after this is now live, please go follow the link in the description and support Bevan's runner. Donate what you can. That'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, for watching, for commenting, for engaging. Awesome. Love you guys so much. We'll be back. I'll be back with Bevan and Mikhail and Oba King tomorrow evening for Roast. Comedians roast the headlines. We scour pretty much every freaking headline in the world to see which one is funny, which one is weird, which one makes us go, say what? Really funny shows to come tune in to that one, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, if I don't see you tomorrow night, stay safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you at the next one.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.